Okay, this is going to be the tutorial for Y and Z. We're going to start off with the chords. All theory that we're going to be discussing in this tutorial can be found in the Bob, which is the back of the book, of my book. If you're interested in purchasing my book, you can check out the link in the description. Also, if you're interested in the tab for this song, which will make things a lot easier, you can find the tabs and backing tracks for this song over at our Patreon. Again, links are in the description below. Without further ado, you're going to be starting off with the B major 7. You're going to have your index finger here on the 7th fret of the low E. Your ring finger is going to be on the D string 8th fret. Your pinky finger will be on the G string 8th fret. And your middle finger will be on the 7th fret of the B string. A string and high E will not be played. Next chord is going to be an E major 7 using A shape. You're going to have your index finger here on the 7th fret A. Your ring finger is going to be on the 9th fret D. Your middle finger will be on the 8th fret of the G, and your pinky finger will be on the 9th fret B. The next chord is going to be an F sharp dominant 7. You're going to bar down from the 9th fret, A string, all the way down to the G string. Your index finger is going to be on that 9th fret A. Your ring finger will be on the 11th fret D. Your index finger has that bar on the 9th fret G, and your pinky finger will be on the 11th fret B. Next chord is going to be a G sharp minor 7 using A shape. Your index finger is going to bar on the 11th fret down from the A string to the G string. Your index finger will be on the 11th fret A. Your ring finger will be on the 13th fret of the D. Your index finger again on that bar, the 11th fret G. Your middle finger will be on the 12th fret B. So in total. Now we're going to come to our first borrowed chord. This is going to be a C sharp 9 chord. This is a 5 of 5 chord. Our middle finger will be on the 4th fret A. Our index finger will be on the 3rd fret D. Our ring and pinky finger will be on the 4th fret of the G and the B. And then we're going to shift to a C sharp dominant 7. And it's basically just going to go from here, from the 9 to the 7. And you're going to take your ring finger, it's going to be at the 4th fret of the A. Your middle finger will be at the 3rd fret of the D. Your pinky finger will be at the 4th fret G. And your index finger will be at 2nd fret of the B. Even though that it is going from a C sharp 9 to a C sharp 7, it is still going to be like a 5 of 5 kind of thing. So next chord is going to be the F sharp 7 sus chord. And we're going to be taking our index finger, we're going to be barring down from the A to the D string. Our index is going to be on that 2nd fret E. Our ring finger will be on the 4th fret of the A. Our index finger will be at that bar on the 2nd fret D. Our pinky finger will be at the 4th fret G. And then all we're going to do is remove our pinky and drop our middle finger down to the 3rd fret of the G to go from the 7 sus 4 to the 7 chord. After that, we're going to restart it. We're going to go to that B major 7 that we started from the beginning, to the E major 7. Then we're going to come to our next borrowed chord. This is going to be a D sharp 7. This is going to be a 5 of 6 chord. It's going to take the same exact shape as the F sharp 7 here, but we're going to be over here at the 6th fret. We're going to be 6th fret A with our index finger. Ring finger will be at the 8th fret D. Our index finger has that bar on the 6th fret G. And our pinky finger is at the 8th fret B. And then we're going to come up to the G sharp minor 7 that we did before as well. After that, we're going to be going to the 5 of 5 chord again, but instead of doing the C sharp 9 to the C sharp 7, we're going to do a C sharp 7 sus 4 to the C sharp 7. It's going to take on the exact same shapes that we did with the F sharp 7 sus 4 to the F sharp 7, except we're here at the 9th fret. Our index finger is going to be here at the 9th fret low E. Our ring finger will be at the 11th fret A. We have the bar down on the 9th fret D. Our pinky finger is at the 11th fret G. And we're going to then just take our pinky off and drop the middle finger down here onto the 10th fret of the G. So then, last but not least, we're going to be at the F sharp 9 to the F sharp 7. It's the exact same shaping that you were doing from the C sharp 9 to the C sharp 7, except we're now here at F sharp. So we have our middle finger here at the 9th fret A, our index finger here at the 8th fret D, our ring and pinky finger are going to be at the 9th fret G and B. Then we're going to shift to the F sharp 7 chord by taking our ring finger, putting it at the 9th fret A, our middle finger at the 8th fret D, our pinky finger is going to be at the 9th fret G, and our index finger will be at the 7th fret B. And then round it off with the B major 7 in the very end. All together with just the chords, slowed down. Now on to the chords and the melody. If you have any questions about these chords, make sure you review what it is that we just went over and get really, really good at those chords. Also, if you have any further questions in regards to the percussive elements, which I will not be going over in this tutorial, you can check out the tab as well. Without further ado, we're going to be doing our B major 7 to the E major 7. Then we're going to be doing this triple stop. Our middle finger is going to be at the 8th fret G, and our index finger will be at the 7th fret high E. The B string is going to be open the entire time for these triple stops. Shift up, and we're going to be at the 11th fret of the G and the high E. And then we're going to be at the 9th fret of the G and the high E. So. The next part is going to be sliding from the E major 7, but I'm not going to be playing the major 7 here. I'm going to be highlighting just the 1, the 5, and the major 3rd, sliding in from the major and then accenting the dominant. So, like that. Directly after that, we're going to then slide from the F sharp dominant 7 into the G sharp minor 7 and arpeggiate it. Hammering on from that middle finger 12th fret over into the 14th fret of the B. So. This next part right here, you're going to tap on the 19th fret of the B and slide into the 16th fret of the B. So, in total, that should sound like this. From here, we're going to slide over into the C sharp dominant 9 chord. I'm going to keep the same shape with my ring and index finger, removing my middle and pinky, and I'm going to use octaves for the melody. Essentially, we're going to start with this octave here at the 4 and the 2 of the A and the B. We're going to slide up to 6 and 4, and then come back to 4 and 2. And then we're going to be doing this octave shape here at the 2nd fret A and the 4th fret G and slide up to the 4th fret and the 6th fret of the A and the G. So. Next, we're going to go into the F sharp 7 sus 4 and the F sharp 7. Essentially, what we're going to do is we're going to arpeggiate into the F sharp 7 sus 4, and then we're going to do a lick. How we're going to do this is we arpeggiate in, then we're going to remove our pinky. We're going to be here at the 3rd fret G. We're going to hammer on and pull off from 3 to 4 to 3. So. Then we're going to hit the 4th fret of the D, pull off to 2, which is where the bar is. Then we're going to go to the 4th fret A and pull off to the 2 as well. So. Then we're going to tap with the right hand the 14th fret A and slide into 13. That should sound like this. Now we're going to go from B major 7 into E major 7. We're going to arpeggiate the B major 7, going into the E major 7, and then we're going to do a series of natural harmonics. So, harmonics are going to be 9th fret B, 5th fret B, 7th fret B. Dominant 7, we're going to arpeggiate. Natural harmonic at the 9th fret A. Then we're going to go to the G sharp minor 7 with an arpeggio. We're going to start off the arpeggio by pulling off from 14 to the 11th fret high E. So this is all on the high E, by the way. And then arpeggiate down. Once we get to the root, which is the G sharp, we're going to slide backwards to the F sharp, which would be the 9th fret. So from 11 to 9. So now we're going to go from the C sharp 7 sus4 into the C sharp 7. We're going to arpeggiate in from the C sharp 7 sus and then pluck the C sharp 7. So, and now we're going to do a little lick. We're going to hammer on from 9 to 12 and pull off to 9. Then we're going to use our pinky finger here and we're going to pull off from 11 to the 10th fret, which is where our middle finger is. Then we're going to hammer on from the 9th fret D to the 11th fret D. So in total. Then we're going to come over here to the F sharp 9 to the F sharp 7. And we're going to do a lick. We're going to be on the B string. We're going to hammer on from 7 to 9 and pull back off to 7. Then we're going to pull off from 9 to 8 on the G. Then we're going to hit the 9th fret D. We're going to slide up to 11 and back to 8. And it sets us up in position to go back to the B major 7. In total, that should sound like this. And that is the tutorial for Y and Z.